Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Jake Arrieta gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll take a look at ball 1. His history with Jake Arrieta. He has 7 hits in 20 at-bats. One to Rendon. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
These fans haven't even had a chance to grab a soda and a hot dog before the offensive fireworks are flying. First we had a leadoff single, then a 2-base hit to drive in a run. If this pattern continues, a triple should be on tap next.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in. Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McCutchen going back into the shrubbery and gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Juan Soto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped up. Bagwell on the move. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Franco is there, 2 down.
Batting 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-0. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Robinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Defoe. And the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The bouncer to the left side. The throw to Defoe. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philly. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Robinson is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Now let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. In now, Matt Kemp.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
A bouncer to the left side. A spin and a throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Striding into the box, Jay Buhner. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waiting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Kemp is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
The center fielder,
hit toward the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting it.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Juan Soto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Out to short for Segura. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding in now for the Nats, Andre Dawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And it's in time as he routed third as the good relay gets him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, man, you don't see this very often, Hero, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We played 2.5. It's the Nationals 7 and the Phillies 2. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch grounded weakly to the left. Balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now, Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least get...
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, Bryce Harper, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kemp is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. Who's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. McCutchen patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready once again, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The third baseman, number 6.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In the dirt here. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
McCutcheon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Turner blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Jay Buhner. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far.
Jay Buhner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Hoskins ranging back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long fly out. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be...
Ouch, that one hit him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Matt Adams now, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. There goes Dawson. Strike taken to throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. So good alertness there, as not only does he reach on what should have been the third out, but a run is in as well. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Defoe, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. McCutcheon is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The tag, and he is out.
The catcher, number 35.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 11-5.
Leading up
now in the box, Jackie Robinson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Gene Segura standing in. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. Kemp is there, and he has it for the first out. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jason Giambi, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or found something soft down the way.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit back up the middle. Turner has it, and a glove flip for one. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Jose Alvarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Line drive to center field. McCutchen is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
This is line to left. Hoskins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Now batting, Benito Santiago. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Adams is over, and he puts it away for the first out. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 4th home run here in the early going as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Bullet back up the middle. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Jay Buhner. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Settling in now, Andre Dawson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jackie Robinson trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Drilled on the ground to short. Taylor loves it. And he's set down 1 away.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop,
Digging in, Jun Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to center field. Kemp is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So here's the Phillies DH, Jason Giambi. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Seared down the first baseline. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kemp going back on it. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Harper. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Benito Santiago would be next. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Hero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped up. Scherzer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. So striding forward now, Matt Adams. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Defoe. No hits to first offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Next to Washington.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 0-2, here it is. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the box now, Trey Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
The throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rendon on his way to second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Hops this one up. Robinson is calling for it. No trouble with this one. Ready now, Andrew McCutcheon. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. Not the strongest 7 innings you'll ever see, but he's in line for the victory regardless. Justin Miller is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
From the stretch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. McCutcheon at second. Hoskins on at first with nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw over to third here, and there's 1 away. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And a little surprising perhaps that he wouldn't try for 2 there, but instead he is able to at least cut down the lead runner at third. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So stepping in, Gene Segura hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Miller, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 16th round selection during the 2000 game to score the runner from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Jason Giambi.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jason Giambi. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0. And he drops it. He'll throw home with it. But it's offline, so the run will score.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your attention, please.
So now with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Matt Grace.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've taken a 2-run lead. Will get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Benito Santiago, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. sharp ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Marcus. Intended to be down in the zone. And this part of pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Kyle Bearclaw answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Bearclaw.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bearclaw, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping up now, Michael Franco, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. 9th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 15-13. Jay Buhner will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
David Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Andre Dawson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo home run for the Hawk, Andre Dawson. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Matt Adams will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. 0-1 the count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Last strike now for the Nats. Line hard to center field. McCutchen is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-14, the final score in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies used a huge eighth inning to help secure the win. Jose Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Robertson records the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Friday night baseball from the K, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't a particularly good one.
Leading off tonight
Only
for
pitched
Cleveland,
2 innings, and
the
they're going to
second
need
baseman,
more than 2 innings
number
from this guy in this
56.
one. So hopefully, in between that start and this one today, he ironed out what went wrong between that one and the one he's about to pitch into today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Weekly hit towards first. Hosmer charging this one, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Merrifield is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Shoots this one over to first. Hosmer has it. Beautiful diving stop. It's there. He got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. So striding in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. Pulled toward right center field. Park is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game one of this road trip treats him.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals in the first. After an inning from KC, no score here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. So now Carlos Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. There's 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The left fielder of the
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Merrifield is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate.
This guy's off to a blazing start. The kind of start we all expected. I think he'll be right up there on the leaderboards at the end of the season.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The first baseman, Eric.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zimmer's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looped out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, David Park. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
David Park.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. Two batters, two base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Reined in to second for one, but they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hernandez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Hey, D-Row, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
Hard hit at third. Bled is there for it. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Up next for Cleveland.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Tyler Naquin. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Ken Griffey Jr. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Adalberto Mondesi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Here's the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Jones bare hands it. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not in time as he steals second. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hart sprinting after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Hamilton takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez ranges to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number 14.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and off the bat he had to think.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
On the run is Goodwin. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Hart. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Zobrist. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he is in to second with a 2-out double. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. There's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Number 501 for his career, as this is now a 5-run cushion. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Indians on top, 9-4. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, 1 home run is not going to race the big inning they just gave up. but it will stop the bleeding a little bit.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Naquin is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. To short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Carlos Santana now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The 2-1 on its way. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Popped up. Brett is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in to try it again. David Park. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out. At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line drive to left. Zimmer is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the designated
Here's
hitter.
Billy Hamilton standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled toward right center field. Park on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the second
Coming to
baseman.
the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses 1-1. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed fouled off to the left. It's 1-2 now.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Johnny Hernandez.
The second baseman, Johnny Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Zobrist ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chipper Jones. He went deep last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. Misses up and in.
Count 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Jose Ramirez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Salvador Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Zimmer going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Standing in now, Brian Goodwin. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Hosmer blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And he popped him up. Hernandez has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Witt.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield. And they're runners at the corners now. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-7 game.
Now batting.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. No balls and 1 strike.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Hernandez scoops it up, throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Royals 7. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Goose Gossage comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 54, Goose.
A bit inside for a ball. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. Gossage is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. And he got him. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Popped up. Brett waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And the runner will score from first. And a relay home. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. The Indians get a run thanks to the RBI triple. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Royals 7. So here's the Royals DH, Billy Hamilton, to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Billy Hamilton.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Pitch is high, the throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, George Brett. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay.
The catcher, number 13.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. No balls and a strike to count.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
First baseman.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Second home run early in the year, and they've taken a one-run lead. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ryan. Good run. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
With Merrifield next to hit. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Whatever these guys have for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Nick Whitgren will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 62, Nick.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But a big inning here as they bat around and push 7 runs across the plate to take the lead. 8th inning coming up. The Royals are on top 14-10. Now at the plate, David Park. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Griffey Jr. ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is Goodwin. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Johnny.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll go to the
pitching for
bullpen
Royals,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here
number
to face
62,
the upcoming left-handed batter.
Danny Kumar.
Into the box now, Johnny Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Caliball, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. The relay on to first, and they get the double play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Royals out in front, 14-12. Now to the plate, George Brett. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Line drive to center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1-0.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Line towards center field. Naquin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals go down on just 4 pitches, but they're somehow still on top by 2. Jose Ramirez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jake Diekman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 40, Jake.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Carlos Santana. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
The left fielder, number 4.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the San Diego area native, Bradley Zimmer.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. In now for Cleveland, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty B, and he still turned it around.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he clunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Into the box now, Johnny Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's set the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria, and good for him. Johnny Hernandez has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Time is called as both
now
guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Francisco Lindor.
Pat Neshek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
The Royals. Number 93. Pat Neshek.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Neshek, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Chipper Jones.
The third baseman.
Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th-inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Indians lead it 18-14. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
This is line to left. Zimmer is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Center fielder, number 24.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
The batter.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Park is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
18-14 in tonight's. The Indians claim victory by plating a total of 18 runs. Nick Whitgren claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.